is, what is our point here? We have to talk about Salesforce. What is the relation between the Salesforce and the cloud computing? Yes, I have told you Salesforce is a cloud technology. What is the meaning of this? Maybe you may heard about this point. Oops, object-oriented programming structure. It is one concept. In whatever the programming language we are implementing this is known as object-oriented programming language. Like Java is there, .NET is there, PHP is there. These are the different type of what languages. All these are implements OOPS concept. That's why object-oriented programming language. In the similar way, cloud computing, it is one concept. It was implemented in a lot of technologies. These are all called cloud technologies like Salesforce, AWS, as well as uh, Azure, Google Cloud, DevOps. All these are cloud technologies we are calling. Why? Because cloud computing was implemented. So Salesforce is also a cloud technology. That means it is providing maybe software as a service or platform as a service or otherwise hard infrastructure as a service. Different services it may provide. There is no compulsion that every company should provide, every cloud service provider should provide these three services. Maybe some companies are providing only software as a service. Some companies are providing only platform as a service. Some companies may provide only infrastructure as a service, or any combination also anyone can share. Means anyone can provide any combination. That is depends. But what Salesforce is providing, what type of services, further you can understand. Okay. But before that, you have to understand one more. What exactly, why this Salesforce exactly was introduced? In basically, Salesforce was introduced to develop the CRM application. CRM abbreviates customer relationship management. So these CRM applications are mainly used by business firms. Whoever doing the business, for them, these CRM applications are very important. So to automate their business, to analyze their business, to take the right decisions about their business. So these business film, this CRM software is very useful for them, for every company. But about the CRM in tomorrow's session, I will discuss. Okay, but today some more points I'll let you. But later, its scope is increased to develop enterprise applications also. Various type of enterprise applications also we can develop using Salesforce. So these CRM applications is also a part of enterprise application. And these CRM or enterprise applications are comes under a category called internet-based application. So first you have to understand what is internet-based application. Then you can understand what is enterprise application and also what is CRM application. You may ask one question. Is Salesforce is a development technology? Actually, Salesforce is one suite. It is combination of different modules. Like what? In this one, development is there, testing is there, artificial intelligence is there, as well as only business improvement tools are there, as well as complete drag and drop options administration is there. Different modules are available. So whatever in what area you are having interest, that module only you can select. For example, you are very much interested in the development, writing of code. Then you can choose the Salesforce development. But you don't like the development. You don't want to write the code. Without writing the code only, you want to handle CRM applications and all. Yes, administration. Directly you can go for Salesforce admin. Or otherwise you want to learn the artificial intelligence, machine learning, these type of concepts. Yes, Salesforce Einstein, one module is available. You don't want this testing, you don't want development, you don't want this administration, nothing. You like testing. Yes, in Salesforce testing also there. Whatever the applications are developed that can be tested, you can write the test cases, you can create the packages and you can upload and you can test it. Everything can be done. Yes. So you have to understand the point. The point what you have to understand here is as far as Salesforce is concerned, it is a suite. It is having lot of modules so that anywhere we can adjust based on our requirement. Okay, but before that, you have to understand what is internet-based application. Okay, first, generally applications. Every day we are using lot of applications. These are mainly categorized into two types: desktop application, internet-based application. Desktop application also we can call standalone application. Simple, the name itself indicates if any application is used by the end user with the help of internet is known as internet-based application. Like Gmail, Facebook, Naukri, Amazon, Flipkart, any banking applications you take, all these are considered under internet-based applications. Why? Because without internet you can't use any of these applications. And coming to desktop application, the name itself indicates if any application is if any application is directly installed and used without internet is known as desktop application. Best example I'll give you: VLC player. Directly you can install and you can use at the time of using, no need of it. See, very clearly I'm highlighting this point. At the time of using, if at the time of using, if no internet is required, that is desktop. At the time of using, if internet is required, internet based. Okay, and MS Office directly you can install and you can use. At the time of using, no internet is required. That is also desktop application. Adobe Reader, that is also desktop application. But we are talking internet based application. Why? Because cloud computing strictly depends on internet. If there is no internet, there is no cloud. There is no cloud computing. Okay, so coming to here. Uh, First, internet-based applications architecture, if you observe, mainly three types of tiers comes into picture. That's why it is called three-tier architecture, but we are calling it as an N tier. Generally, N means any number of tiers, maybe more than three also can be there. But basically, three tiers. Here, tier is nothing but a physical machine. So, in this one, three machines are there. First one, client machine. Second one, server machine. Third one, database machine. Total three machines. So what is a client machine? If any computer contains client software is known as client machine. Here client software is nothing but a web browser, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera, all these. And the server machine, if any computer contains server software is known as server machine. If any computer contains RDBMS software is known as database machine. So all these are computers only. Based on the type of the software, it acting as the type of machine. For example, here one person is there. If he completed MBBS, he became a doctor. If the same person completed BTech, then the person acts as engineer. If the same person completed MBA, and he will acting as a business executive. So same person based on the qualification, based on the studies, the designation will be changed. Here also, so all are computers. Based on the type of the software, the machine will be changed. And here first, uh, internet-based application. So generally, application also we are calling software. Application is a general word. Software is a technical word. And what exactly it is containing in some programs. What programs it is containing is mainly two types of programs. One is UI programs. Another one is business logic programs. So UI also we are calling pages, web pages, UI programs. Generally, how to create these UI screens means using HTML. This is the base. But now lot of new technologies are introduced in the market, like AngularJS, React.js, or otherwise some other Node.js. Different type of UI technologies are there. For all these things, base is HTML. So with the help of HTML only, UI screens will be displayed. And every UI screen is mapped with one business logic program. That means if you click the button in the UI screen, some action will be performed. For that one, we have to write the logic. Generally, these logics we can write using different languages like Java or .NET or PHP or Apex. Different languages are. And coming to these two combination is there: UI screens, business logic. Okay. Now, this internet-based application can be used by multiple users. So that's why they have to keep in one common computer. That common computer is called server machine. Generally, server machine contains server software, and inside the server software, we have to keep this application. Let's assume, let's assume it is one Facebook application. Assume, okay? So this Facebook application was kept here. What this Facebook application contains? UI programs as well as business logic programs. These two. It is containing these two. Now, how many users can use? Multiple users can use from their client machines. So Facebook can be used from any number of computers throughout the world. So that's why Facebook application is available only one time in a common computer, that is called server machine. So the name itself indicates server. What it will do? Provides the service. What service? It will accept the request from the client machine and it will perform the related operation and it will give the response back to client machine. Okay, it will perform request and response. These request to response, request to response. And this request and response, okay, request is nothing but the name itself indicates client machine is requested, please do some action. Response is nothing but output. The output it is giving. Okay, so um, so how this client machine will communicate with server machine and what this server will do and what database is used for. So these are the basic points you have to understand here. See, client software is nothing but web browser. Yes, you have to open web browser. Here you means what? User. The person who is using this application is called user. And he will type one URL in the browser, www.facebook.com. Okay, and whenever you type the URL, it is combination of three things. First one is IP address, next one is port number, and the next one is application name. Is combination. Why IP address? To identify this server machine. In this world, lot of server machines are there. Like for Facebook, to maintain the Facebook application, one server machine is there. To maintain Gmail application, one server machine is there. For Naukri application, one server machine is there. For banking applications, for every banking application, one server machine is there. That's why you may heard about this word mostly. What's that? Whenever we click the button from the browser, request goes to server. So here server means what? A computer, IP address. And in this one server software is there. So why server software is required? Server software only responsible to provide the service. Here service means combination of three steps. First one, accept request from the client machine. Yes, it will take the data from the client and perform operation. So whatever the request is made by user based on that one operation. Means what if you click register button, registration operation, login button, login operation, search button, searching operation, PNR inquiry button, PNR inquiry operation, funds transfer button, funds transfer operation, like that. And so third one is return the response, means output. The output will be returned. Who will do this one? Server. Server software. If there is no server software, it is not possible. Why client software? All client software means what? Browser. Browser only responsible to communicate with server machine. No other software can communicate with server. That's why browser is required. And after that, application name. Port number. To identify this server software, 4-digit number will be there. That is port number. Why? Because in a server machine, maybe multiple server softwares are installed. Tomcat server, WebLogic server, JBoss server, maybe multiple. To identify each and every server, one port number will be there, 4-digit number. After that, inside the server software, we need to keep this application, Facebook application. Yes, it was kept. What it is containing? UI screens and business logic programs. Okay. So UI screens means HTML programs. Business logic programs means either Java programs or .NET programs or anything it can be there. Either Apex programs. Apex is a proprietary language of Salesforce. Okay, that is secondary. We will see that. Fine. Application. So if you type the facebook.com, request directly comes to here. In this Facebook application, one welcome page is there. That means one default UI screen is already set here. For everyone, the same page will be shown. That's why if you type the facebook.com, if I type the facebook.com, we both will get the same page, same UI screen. Remember it. So why? Because that is called welcome page. By default, it will come. And after that, after loading the welcome page, here what you will find? Username, password, one login button. Yes. And at the same time, here your name, your gender, your email ID, all it is asking. One registration button, login button. Two types of buttons are there in the same form. You know about this. So here two buttons are there means two logics are there. So two business logic programs are available here. One is for registration, one is for login. Now you are typing all the details in the registration form and click the register button or sign up button. What will happen? Request directly goes to once again server machine and the related business logic program is executed. What this business logic program contains? Connected to database. Okay, first what? Accept the request. Okay, it will get the entire data whatever you have provided, that will be taken. And perform operation means it will connect it to database. Connect. And database, what is the purpose of database? Use it to store the data permanently in the form of tables. So that's why here some tables we have to create. Here registration, one table is there. In the registration, different in the table different columns are there. Now these all values, your name, your age, your gender, your email, whatever the details you are providing, all will be inserted in the table. Inserted. Actually, what is database? A database is basically a hard disk only. But by default, in the hard disk, we can store the data in the form of files. But I want to store the data in the form of tables, easy to access, for easy to access. In the form of tables, I want to maintain the data. How? For that one, we need to install one software, RDBMS software. So it will make that a hard disk as a database. That means we can store the data in the form of what? Tables. In the form of tables. That's it. We can. And coming to here, um, the entire data will be stored in the database. Now, database will give the response back to server. Yes, record is inserted or not. Record is inserted. Now, this server machine will give one response. That is, you have successfully registered. That is the message. In case if the insertion is failed, immediately it will give one response. That is, sorry, your registration has been failed. Please try once again. In this case, if you click the register button, registration related logic only perform. So registration means what? Inserting the record. Generally on this database, what we can do, either we can insert the data, and store the data, or update the data. Existing data we can update, or view the data, select and view the data, or delete the data. That's it. You want to change the password. Already password is there. So you are updating the password. Old password is replaced with the new password. That's it. Updating the password. Next, along with that one, deletion. Like in the Facebook, you want to delete one message. Yes, if you select delete, deletion operation will be performed. In Facebook, you want to view all your friends list. So all are available in the database. It will be selected and displayed. So you try to understand here total how many tiers are there? Three. One is the client mission, one is server mission, one is database. So once again, the conclusion from this discussion is, so if any computer contains client software is known as client mission. If any computer contains server software is known as server mission. And if any computer contains RDBMS software is known as the database mission. Database machine is used to store the data permanently in the form of tables. Client mission can be used by user either to send the input values or to view the output values. So that is we are calling request and response. Only that is for view purpose. Okay. Next, server mission that is used to provide the service to whom? Client mission. It will accept the request from client mission, perform the operation based on the button what you have selected or based on the link what you have selected, and after that return the response back. These three. And this why we have to where we have to keep the application inside the server mission. Why? Because it is a common computer, so that every client mission can able to communicate with that one. Only one time we have to keep in server mission that will provide the service to each and every client mission. Okay. So this is the basic internet-based application architecture. So every internet-based application mainly contains two types of programs. One is UI-related programs, means user interface. Second one is business logic programs, the logic, whatever we have to do. Okay. And now this architecture is common everywhere. In the entire cloud computing also this architecture will be there. Client mission, server mission, database mission. But generally as a end users, We can't see the server mission and we can't see the database mission. Only client mission. Here, client mission means there is no compulsion that your computer. Client mission can be either your computer or your means a desktop mission or laptop or the smartphone. Smartphone also mini computer. Anything we are calling client mission. So these internet-based applications, especially categorized into two types. One is web application, another one is enterprise application. And its architecture is also same. Three missions are there. If any application is developed commonly for every user in the world, that is called web application. The enterprise application means if any application is developed for a specific organization, is known as enterprise application. The name itself indicates enterprise is nothing but what? The organization. And I will give the examples. Gmail application is there, Facebook application is there, YouTube application is there, Google search engine is there. Who can use these applications? Anyone can use in the world. That's why these are called web applications. Web applications can be used commonly by any user in the world. Next, enterprise application, organization. I'll give you one example. Let's take Walmart. Walmart, one supermarket is, and this Walmart is using billing applications in their counter. So these billing applications can be used only by the employees of that Walmart. Outsiders can't use it. Only employees. So this is called what? Enterprise application. Or otherwise, I'll take one more. Samsung company. So Samsung company is given order to develop product management application. So what they want to do here is they want to manage the products. Just they want to check how many products they have manufactured, how many they have sold, how many damaged, how many returned. Like all these, they want to maintain. For that one application is required. So this is used by only employees of Samsung company, not everyone in the world. Like Infosys company is there. So all the employees of Infosys will use one internal mailing application. That is Infosys Mail. That's why whoever joined in the Infosys company, immediately they will give one email ID, xyz@the rate of infosys.com. Okay. And they won't use Gmail or Yahoo Mail in their company. For professional purpose, for company's purpose, they will use the company's mailing application. So they're having their own server, email server, everything. So these are all comes under what? Enterprise application. It is not used by general public, general users. Only employees of a specific organization can use. So that's why these are called enterprise application. Web application, enterprise application. Okay. For web applications, the very famous technology in the market is Java. Still Java, everyone is using to develop these web applications. For desktop applications, the very famous technology is .NET. And for enterprise applications, as well as CRM applications, the very famous technology right now in the market is Salesforce. So Salesforce is number one technology for both enterprise applications and CRM applications nowadays. Actually, CRM application is also part of enterprise application. Why? Because CRM applications we will never use. Only companies will use for internal purpose. Only internal purpose. That's why these are also considered enterprise applications. Remember it. Okay? And coming to this Salesforce is concerned, uh, Salesforce is concerned, what we can do with this Salesforce, what type of uh, applications means we can develop. These are the questions you may have. I've told you, CRM application is nothing but it is a combination of marketing application, sales application, service application used by business firms only to improve their business and to analyze their business. Okay? Coming to coming to uh, enterprise applications are concerned. Okay? Enterprise applications. These are also can be developed by using Salesforce. For every company, for internal uses, for internal purpose, enterprise applications will be used. Okay, like billing applications, budget management applications, product management applications, or otherwise stock management applications, inventory management applications, employee management applications, HR management applications. Like different varieties of applications will be used. Different varieties. So these are all what enterprise applications are. How to develop these applications by using Salesforce? Fine. Already I have told you. Salesforce is having different modules, different areas it is having. Let's assume you want to develop one budget management application. Yes, you can develop without writing the code also. Only by using drag and drop options you can develop with the help of Salesforce admin. One module is there, administration. So what they can do, only configurations. All ready-made options are there, configurations. What you can develop, the Salesforce administrator can create the UI scripts by drag and drop, can create the business logic programs by drag and drop, can create the database tables by using what? Drag and drop. So same, these three only. UI screens, business logic programs, database tables, everything only. In the internet-based application, whatever is there, the same you are creating, but without writing the code, just by using drag and drop options. But what is the drawback in this one? The UI screens having fixed styles, background colors, foreground colors, font faces, everything fixed. And business logic programs, so fixed logics are available, no unlimited logics. And the tables, in that one also fixed structure is there. Creation of table, maintaining the relations between the tables, like fixed structure is there. But this database point of view, almost everyone will use the same structure. We don't need to much worry about this database. But coming to UI screens and logics are concerned, sometimes a client may not accept up to 70 percentage may accept, but still 30 percentage of he is expecting some new modifications in this. He don't want the same background colors. He wants to do some modification, and he don't want the same business logic. He wants to do some modification. How? For that one, we have to go for the second one, Salesforce development. So what is the use of development? In this one, Visual Force, they have given one language. Apex, they have given one language. So Visual Force we have to use to customize page layouts. That means pages, UI screen. Apex is used to write the custom code, custom business logic. And the advanced development also there. For Visual Force, the advanced development is Lightning. Lightning. And for Lightning, advanced development is Lightning Web Component. So if you don't want to write the code and without writing code, if you want to develop application, means purely you can become a Salesforce administrator. No, I'm having very much interest in the writing of code, then definitely you can go for Salesforce development. But one thing, if you want to become Salesforce developer, you must learn the Salesforce. No, I'm not interested in this development. I'm interested in Salesforce application, but not the enterprise application. I don't want to develop enterprise application. I'm very much interested in the business application. Business application. I have, for example, your qualification is MBA, and you know the terminologies. What is this sales? What is marketing? What is service? What is accounts? What is leads? What is opportunities? Like everything, you know that. So you are very much interested in the business application. Then you can purely go for CRM. In this CRM is combination of marketing, sales, service applications. So in that one also, by using, if you want to learn the CRM, it's very mandatory to learn the Salesforce admin. Why? Because the CRM application also you can manage with what? Completely using drag and drop options. Admin. And even inside the CRM application, developers role also will be there. If any customizations are required, developers once again will come into it. No, I want completely testing side. Yes, Salesforce testing also there. So whatever the CRM applications, enterprise applications are developed, after that we have to test it, whether it is working or not properly. So Salesforce testers, but your testing is very less. Mostly automation is there, but very less code. But if you want to test it also, if you want to become a tester, you must know the Salesforce definitely. And no, I don't want all these things. I want the artificial intelligence. I want to learn the artificial intelligence. Yes, definitely. You can able to learn that artificial intelligence also. So this artificial intelligence they have given with a course name called module name called Salesforce Science Team. So Salesforce Science Team is combination of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So this is used to make what automations. What automations? Uh, Here I will give you one simple example. Automation. You place the order in Amazon. Immediately you will get a mail. Who is sending that mail to you? Nobody. Automatically mail is generated. Automation. You went to nearest ATM center. You withdraw the cash. Immediately you will get one SMS. Who is sending that SMS? Nobody. You are getting automatically. Automation. So behind that one, what? Artificial intelligence. And you have one AC. This AC is automatically turned off once the room temperature is greater than less than 20 degrees. And this AC is turned on automatically if the room temperature is greater than 20 degrees. So turn off, turn on automatically. How? This is automation based on artificial intelligence. So if you want to make these enterprise applications and CRM applications very smarter, then you have to use, then you have to apply the artificial intelligence. But one thing, if you want to learn any of these concepts, Salesforce, science team, testing, CRM development, the prerequisite is admin. Without admin, you can't learn anything. After admin, you can deviate to any of these. Only development side, or only business side, or only something like Salesforce artificial intelligence side, or testing side. You can decide. So that's why we are calling Salesforce is what suit it is. What not? Everything is there in this one. Everything is there. And Salesforce is also take over a lot of companies. And in that one, recently Velocity, one company, it was take over. So this Velocity, especially for insurance applications or otherwise government related enterprise applications purpose, Velocity is very famous. They have given lots of applications also. And to make this Salesforce is very stronger, they took this, they take over the Velocity company. So especially it is now very strong in the banking domain as well as insurance domain, health domain, in different domains also now it is very strong. These applications also can be developed by using Salesforce and that can be customized as well as configured by using Salesforce, already existing ready-made applications. But how it will be developed and all these things, you are going to understand further. You don't worry. Uh, you have one question here. The first question is, if I want to work with Salesforce, what type of softwares I have to install? Nothing. Why? Because it is a cloud technology. You no need to install anything. You need internet connection. That's it. For your computer, if you have the internet connection, that is enough. Salesforce will give one URL to you. Directly, you have to open the URL and you can register first time. And after that, you can log in from anywhere. You can log in and you can use. I'll tell you all this practically. I'll show. And one more question you may have. I want to learn Salesforce. Then what is the prerequisite for me? What I have to learn? Really, if you want to learn the Salesforce admin part, there is no prerequisite. Nothing. Even if you are a non-IT background person, if you don't have any idea about any technology, also no problem. Easily you can learn. Why? Because all are drag and drop options. Okay. Terminologies, with practice that comes. You don't need to worry about. And coming to development. But if you want to become a Salesforce developer, the prerequisite is you must have little knowledge about HTML, CSS, as well as OOPS concept. About these three. Okay, fine. That's it. So finally, how is the market about Salesforce? Very huge market is there. Nowadays, very huge number of jobs are also there in the sales on the Salesforce. And very huge projects also there on the Salesforce. Why? Because the entire software industry is moving to cloud side. Why? Because they don't want to take the headache of investment cost, maintenance burden. Who will do all these things? No worries. Happily, they can move to cloud side so that the cloud service providers will take care about all this. Cloud service providers will take that headache. Okay, just previously I told you that they no need to purchase server machines, database machines. They no need to purchase the softwares, licensed softwares. Nothing is there. Just they will pay the rent. And if any problem is there in that server machine, database machine also, no worries. The cloud service provider will take care. They no need to recruit any separate person for maintenance purpose also. That is also will be taken care by say this cloud service provider. That's why now cloud computing is very famous. Everyone is moving. Not only software industry, everyone is moving. All business firms, even one restaurant. If you take these restaurant also using cloud services. How they just maintain one computer and they won't purchase anything directly. They will take the service from cloud service provider. That server, database, the related application, everything is provided by cloud service provider, and just they have to use it. If they have internet, that is enough for billing purpose. Everyone, everyone is moving to cloud side. So that's why very huge demand is there on the cloud technology. But one thing, Salesforce is there, AWS is there, DevOps is there, Azure is there. These many technologies are there. Then which one we have to learn? Actually, no comparison. Salesforce is completely different from other. AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. These three are similar, but Salesforce is completely different. Salesforce is application development technology, whereas AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud are maintenance technology. That means what? Amazon is providing AWS. What we can do in that one? You can take one server, you can take one database from them. You can deploy already existing application in that server. You can use already existing database. That's it. You can use it. You can't take it. You can't develop it. Just you use the service and you pay the rent. And if you don't like their service, shift it to other. But Salesforce is not like that. Completely application development. They are not only taking care about application development, but also maintenance. They only maintain these applications also. So very huge demand is there on the Salesforce. Very huge job openings are also there on the Salesforce. Okay, fine. Do you have any questions in today's session? Any questions? Somebody was asking me the question, uh, if I'm not running my application for some months, still I have to store my huge data in the database, right? That means I have to pay the rent for the storage always. Am I right? Yes. If you are not using means, if the service if you are using means, definitely you have to pay the rent. For example, simple. You took one house for rent, and after 2 months, you went for vacation to your home country. You went for vacation. After 4 months, you come back. But in these 4 months, you have to pay the rent or not. Same here also. That's why in the cloud also, what you're asking is pay and use. Pay and use. In case if you don't want to use that one, you you have to request them to pause it. So temporarily you have to pause it. So at that time you are not using means you no need to pay. But because of their maintenance cost they will take. Only just basic maintenance cost. It's not very huge amount. It's very, very small amount. Okay, that's not a matter. Fine.
Hi,
Any
sir,
more
can
question?
you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear.
Hi, my name is Raju. I was actually a bit late to join the today's class, but um, I have listened to the divisions like development, application, and CRM. So
Sorry, sorry.
I just want to know. Yeah, I
Your
just want to
voice is
know.
not so clear. Your voice is.
Okay, so are you covering all the subdivisions in this training? I mean, application development and CRM,
Yes.
everything, or only the development?
No, no, no.
Second question is,
Okay, okay. Second question.
second question is, you told that the prerequisites for the developers. So I heard HTML, then OOPS, then what else I have to know?
CSS.
Oh, okay, CSS. Okay,
CSS. Okay.
no Python, no
Nothing.
programming languages, right?
Nothing required.
Oh,
Okay. So for your first question, answer is this program only Salesforce admin and Salesforce development, not advanced development also. This program and the remaining programs also we are going to conduct. Okay. Separately, Sales Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Service Cloud, different other are there. Okay. But those are not included in this program. That is separate program. Okay.
okay.
Hmm.
So can I ask one more question?
Yes, yes, you can.
Yeah, because I'm finishing my MBA this month, so a general management MBA. So I have to decide between DevOps and Salesforce because DevOps also preferred and Salesforce also preferred in the US market.
Mm,
So DevOps also is a very good advanced agile continuous integration software, operations and development technology nowadays.
mm,
So if you compare the difficulty for a non-IT person,
mm,
who is having only the basics of IT,
mm.
how do you compare the easiness or difficulty to learn DevOps or Salesforce? For example, my understanding is DevOps has a lot of tools we have to use, and we have to have at least Java or PHP knowledge. So how do you think, how do you rate the difficulties between these technologies?
Actually, here the good news is, as far as our Salesforce and DevOps is concerned, there is no much difficulty. only terminologies. All terminologies are important here. And all ready-made tools are there. All ready-made drag and drop options are there. With that help only, you have to do that. If you compare with Java or .NET, in that one code you have to write. So that definitely a lot of prerequisites are there for that one to understand how to write the code. But here, almost all ready-made options, out-of-box functionalities are there, even in DevOps also. But only the thing is in the DevOps is, uh, for example, in that one, as you said, that lot of tools are there. If you have learned some two tools and you are working on that, but next time there is no compulsion that another project has to use the same tool. So client
Yeah.
to client, company to company, project to project, tools will be changed.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that you have to keep on learning the tools. There is no end for that one. Keep
Yes. Yes.
on learning. So that
Yeah.
it's by some specific point of time, you will get irritation on the IT industry itself because of keep on
That's correct.
updation.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. A lot of tools are there. So,
Yes.
what about the case of Salesforce? So, will I need to keep on learning if I want to keep myself in Salesforce? And what is the growth opportunity? For
Yes.
example, if
One.
I join a company as a Salesforce admin, what is the supervisory cadre that I can get eventually?
See, actually, as far as Salesforce is concerned, compared to DevOps, no that much of faster updations are required. Okay, in that one, tools, many more tools are there. You have to update, but here not like that. But one thing, nowadays software industry is running; it's not working. So that definitely we have to update ourselves. Whenever a new concept is introduced, whenever new technology is introduced in Salesforce, also based on the requirement, we have to update. But compared to DevOps, very less. Even Salesforce admin you have learned. After that, CRM you have learned. Why? Because you are an MBA person. Definitely, it's CRM is very suitable for you after admin. And once if you learn this one, minimum 1 year happily you can work with this one. But after 1 year, in that CRM point of view, maybe some add-ons will be given by Salesforce. Like, for example, especially to improve the sales market, uh, they have introduced CPQ. But that is not very difficult. Only in that one also ready-made options are there. Hardly you can spend 10 days of time to understand that. If you feel very comfort with the Salesforce admin and CRM, the add-ons you can learn only within just 1 week to 10 days. How means? I will give you one simple example. You have learned MS Office 2003, let's assume, and you know all options and everything. After that, MS Office 2017 7 is released. At that time, once again, you no need to spend very huge amount of time to learn each and every option. Why? Because it's just add-ons. And
Yeah.
after 2007, let's assume some 2013 is released. Once again, you no need to learn starting onwards. So whatever the add-on options are there, that if you learn, that is enough. In Salesforce also like that. But what's my suggestion to everyone is nowadays, minimum if you have 2 to 3 technologies in your hand, that's better. Why? Because market point of view, what they are expecting, companies also expecting a multi-talented person. Whoever having the multiple skills, they are giving the high priority. Why? Because most of the people are ready to learn these many technologies. Whatever the technology is coming, they are start learning somewhere. They are start learning. If one position is there, 3 members went for interview. The first person is having only one technology. Second person knows 2 technologies. Third person knows 3 technologies. Not only the current technology, but also 2 add-ons. So obviously, the first priority will be given to third person. So that's why if you have that time and if you have that chance, better to learn Salesforce and DevOps also, if possible. But Salesforce growth is very good right now in the market. Very huge market and very huge number of jobs, very huge salaries. Especially only on Salesforce only if you concentrate, and keep on if you are updating for the new concepts, whatever they are releasing in the Salesforce. And minimum 3 to 4 modules, if at least if you learn in the Salesforce, definitely you will be very in safe edge. You will be in safe edge, definitely. But one thing, learning different technologies is difficult. But learning the multiple modules under same technology is very easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Can you suggest the industry the the most attractive certifications in Salesforce at the moment?
See, actually, Salesforce is providing almost like a 33 certifications. Okay. But every certification can't do by everyone. Right now, everyone must have the Salesforce admin and development certification. These two, platform development one as well as Salesforce admin. Along with that one, sales cloud certification, marketing cloud certification, service cloud certification. Whoever having first two certifications, first they can start their career directly. They can get a job and they can start their career. And while they are doing the job, they have to complete these other certifications also. But hurry barily, you no need to complete all the 5 or 6 certifications now itself. For entry, 2 certifications are mandatory: admin and PD1. Okay.
If I watch all your lessons in the coming month, will I be able to clear those two certifications?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. This is completely, we are, these sessions are not only to give the Salesforce knowledge, but also we will make you to write the Salesforce certification exam and we will make you to clear also. No problem at
Okay, thank you, thank you. My questions are almost completed now. Thank you for
all.
the
Okay,
time.
right. Okay, right. Any other questions, anyone?
Hi, in Salesforce development, will you cover this HTML and OOPS concepts?
Yeah, I will cover that one. But if you have
Okay.
some basic knowledge, it's added advantage to you. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions, anyone? Anyone? No questions? Okay. As I told you that you no need to record these sessions or anything. Okay. Maybe if you record these sessions or if you do any changes in that one, once again our sessions will be disturbed. So you please listen the sessions. That's it, and you practice it. I'm going to share these videos also to you, recorded videos for further reference. But one thing I want to tell you, if you want to attend for these sessions, some rules you have to follow. That is, daily, uh, excluding this classroom session, that this online session, um, minimum 4 hours you have to spend for practice. So 4 plus
Okay.
2, total 6 hours. 2 hours, 1.5 hour to 2 hours complete session, and 4 hours to 4.5 hours complete practice. So you will get the assignments also. Every day you have to finish the assignments. The maximum due date is only 2 days. Continuously, if you are not finishing the 2 assignments, I won't allow you in my sessions. And one more thing is, every Saturday you have to write the online exam on the concepts, whatever concepts I have discussed. On that one, I'm going to conduct an exam. You have to write it. And parallelly, resume
Okay.
building classes, mock tests, everything we will conduct. So that's why what I need from you is only your valuable time. You have to practice it. Minimum 4 hours. If you practice, definitely you can crack the Salesforce certification exam and you can crack the job and you will get the Salesforce knowledge also. So I'm not asking to do very hard work for lifelong. Just if you do the hard work for 45 to 50 days, hardly 40 to 45 days, if you do the hard work, definitely we can get success. Means you all get success. So please
Okay.
try to understand everyone. Okay. And not only 4 hours, 4 hours is minimum time. I said that. If you have 6 hours or 8 hours also, better to work hard. Okay, even as a 14 years of experience candidate, still every day I'm working minimum 12 to 14 hours per day. I'm working. So definitely, as a job seekers, definitely you have to work much more harder. Okay, minimum 8 to 10 hours. You have to do hard work right now. Why? Because this is the life settlement time. So it's very crucial time, and that too you have to use the services properly. And I have created one WhatsApp group also for you. I think everyone is there in the WhatsApp group also. This group is only for technical discussions, not for personal discussions. Don't post any unnecessary messages in that one. If you have any questions regarding these assignments while doing the assignments or anything, you post a question. Okay, either me or Mr. Hari is there, Hari, or otherwise any other members in that particular group may give the answer to you. Okay, so please utilize this group for technical discussions. And also, I have assigned a person to you, my coordinator called Mr. Hari, and he will assign the assignments to you, and he will scrutinize that assignments. He will conduct the mock test, and everything he will take care. And at the same time, uh, whatever the assignments we want to share, for that one, we need your email IDs. Actually, with your email IDs, we have created a Google Classroom. So we have sent the request also for everyone. You please accept that request, Google Classroom, so that day-to-day assignments you can get in that Google Classroom. Daily you can able to see that one, and you have to finish that. In that one also, if you have any doubts how to handle these assignments or how to see these assignments in Google Classroom, you can contact to Mr. Hari in the WhatsApp group. Hari's number is also there. You can contact. Okay. Right. So still any questions are there? So no questions. Right. If there is no questions, I will conclude the session, and we will continue tomorrow at same time. Okay. So this is our regular time. Uh, I think it's 4 p.m. in UK timing. 6:30 p.m. IST Indian time is concerned. Okay. This is our regular time. Right. Okay then. We'll stop here. Thank you very much.